Have you ever felt like learning English is just too hard? Like no matter how many hours you study, how many grammar rules you memorize, or how many vocabulary lists you write down, you still can't speak fluently or confidently. You're not alone. Millions of learners around the world face the same struggle. But what if I told you there's a better way, a smarter way, a simpler way? In this guide, I'm going to show you the easiest way to learn English. And the best part is, it's not only effective, it can actually be enjoyable. Let's break it down step by step. No tricks, no false promises, just practical, real advice that works. 1. Listening, the foundation of language. Think about how babies learn to speak. Do they start by reading grammar books? Do they take vocabulary tests? Of course not. They listen. They hear the language every day, from their parents, from the environment, from songs and stories. Slowly, without even realizing it, they begin to understand. Then they begin to speak. You can do the same. Start by filling your day with English sounds. Play English podcasts while you cook. Listen to English music on your way to work, or watch English TV shows with subtitles. At first, it may feel like noise, but your brain is working behind the scenes. Over time, patterns begin to form. Words become familiar. Grammar becomes natural, not because you memorized it, but because you've heard it used correctly 1,000 times. This is known as input-based learning. The more you hear English, the easier it becomes to understand and eventually use. 2. Make vocabulary personal. Most students think they need to learn hundreds of new words every week to improve. So they sit down, make long lists, and try to memorize them. But a week later, they forget 80% of those words. Why? Because they learned words without meaning or context. The easiest way to learn vocabulary is to make it personal. Don't just memorize the word delightful. Use it to describe your favorite dessert. Don't just learn exhausted. Say it when you come home after a long day. Create emotional and situational connections to the words. Here's a tip. Keep a daily vocabulary journal, but don't just write the word and its meaning. Write a full sentence about your own life. For example, word. Excited. I am excited about my birthday this weekend. This way, you're not just learning a word, you're connecting it to your real experience. 3. Speak, even if you make mistakes. Many learners wait until they're ready to speak English. But the truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. The only way to get better at speaking is to actually speak. Even if you make mistakes. Even if you're nervous. Even if you don't know the perfect words. In fact, mistakes are your best teachers. Every mistake shows you what to work on. Every small success builds your confidence. Start with simple things. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. I am brushing my teeth. I'm making tea. Record your voice and listen to how you sound. Use language exchange apps to talk to native speakers or other learners. Join speaking clubs or online conversation groups. You don't need perfect grammar to communicate. You just need courage and consistency. 4. Read what you love. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your vocabulary, grammar, and even writing skills. But don't read boring textbooks. Read what interests you. If you love cooking, read recipes in English. If you enjoy fantasy, read Harry Potter or similar books. If you're into science, find articles on English science websites. When you read about things you love, you stay motivated. You enjoy the process. Reading also exposes you to different sentence structures, idioms, and writing styles. Over time, your brain absorbs this and uses it naturally when you write or speak. Start with simple materials. Use graded readers, books written for English learners at your level. Gradually move to more challenging content. 5. Make English part of your life. This is the golden rule. Don't treat English like a school subject. Treat it like a language you live with. Change your phone's language settings to English. Watch YouTube in English. Think in English. Use English to search on Google. Label items in your house with English names. Mirror, table, fridge, shoes. The more you see and use English in your everyday environment, the faster you'll learn. The easiest way to learn English is not to study harder. It's to surround yourself with the language. Immerse yourself, live in it. 6. Don't focus on grammar. Focus on use. Grammar is important, but only when it helps you communicate better. Many learners spend years studying grammar rules and still can't have a simple conversation. Why? Because they learned grammar in isolation. Instead of studying grammar as separate rules, learn it through examples and use. For example, instead of learning present perfect equals have/has plus past participle, try to focus on phrases like, I have just finished. She has never been there. We've lived here for 5 years. See how it works in real life. Then, try to create your own examples. Grammar should serve communication, not block it. 7. Be consistent, not intense. Most people start with big goals. I'll study for 3 hours every day. But after a few days, they quit. Why? Because it's not sustainable. The easiest way to make progress is to create small daily habits. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. It's not about how much you do in one day. It's about how often you do it. Consistency beats intensity. Use a simple daily routine. Morning, listen to a short English podcast. Afternoon, learn 3 new words and make sentences. Evening, watch a short video or write a paragraph in English. Repeat. Day by day, you'll improve. 8. Use technology smartly. Today, you have access to more tools than any generation before you. Use them. Apps, Duolingo, HelloTalk, Tandem, Anki, YouTube, channels like English Fluency, Speak English with Mr. Duncan, BBC Learning English, podcasts, The English We Speak, ESL Pod, Luke's English Podcast, AI Practice, chat with AI in English to practice speaking and writing anytime. The internet is your classroom. Take advantage of it. 9. Stay motivated by tracking progress. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't see your progress. That's why you should track your improvement. Keep a journal of what you've learned each day. Record yourself speaking every week and compare. Write a paragraph once a week and save them. You'll see how much better you're getting. Reward yourself for consistency. Celebrate small wins. Motivation grows when you see results. 10. Remember why you started. Finally, don't forget your reason. Why do you want to learn English? To travel? To get a better job? To make international friends? To study abroad? Whatever your reason is, keep it close. Write it down. Remind yourself of it every time you feel lazy or discouraged. Learning English is a journey, but it doesn't have to be a painful one. In fact, it can be the most exciting adventure of your life. Final thoughts. The easiest way to learn English is not a secret method or a magic formula. It's about building habits, using your interests, and making the language part of your life. It's about listening more, speaking more, reading more, and enjoying the process. It's about being consistent, forgiving your mistakes, and never giving up. If you follow this approach, you won't just learn English, you'll live it. And that's the easiest, most natural way to become fluent.